to relieve the ravages of the symptoms of the disease are on the verge of a breakout. A breakout in the form of a long-lasting treatment that essentially rolls the progress of the disease back in time to the point where there were no symptoms. I mentioned I was growing impatient. Actually, I've stopped growing. I am impatient. But my impatience is fueled by more than just the usual sanction and review process required by the FDA, which just makes time go faster for me. This past Tuesday, and I think this very room, there was a public panel discussion featuring research leaders here who were, to say at the least, beyond excellent. For me, 3 significant points were made. The first is that current research, and I think we all know this, using stem cells has advanced to the point where, to quote me when I was first diagnosed with Parkinson's, this changes everything. We are in a new arena. The second point is that we need much more money to get to the finish line. Duh. We know that. The third point is that patient advocates not being unnecessary in further the cause of disturbing research. The panel did emphasize that we must all be patient. Because good things take time. Well, as to patience, I have a one-word answer to that. It's the same as General Anthony McCulloch gave to the Germans when they demanded his surrender in 1944, and that answer is nuts. In my opinion, patience is the leading cause of stagnation, but that's just me. What really ruffles my feathers as the prime source of time waste is the brain-numbing, progress-impeding, frustration-screaming impact of medical and research politics. Politics. I wish they'd go away. Those of you involved in stem cell research for the relief and or cure of virtually any disease are on the precipice of a new paradigm in human health. But that precipice could have come sooner, had the money been there. As for funding provided by the federal government, wouldn't $4.2 billion go a long way towards expanding and accelerating your research? $4.2 billion. Instead, they gave it to the Iranians to make them like us more. No, we're on our own. We have to reach out to sources like Denny Sanford and Leland Burnham who demand credibility from their grantees. We as patient advocates have to pick up the mantle of what Mr. Burnham refers to as the askers and the volunteers. Back to the current status of stem cell research for Parkinson's disease. Millions of people have the disease, millions more have it but don't know it. So, my first question is, what laboratory or research team has made the most significant progress towards a cure? Don't answer that. Let me ask this first. What laboratory research team has made the most significant progress towards figuring out what causes the lousy disease in the first place? Finally, what laboratory or research team has made the most significant progress towards developing a long-lasting treatment that is tantamount to a cure? Think about that for a moment. And never mind, bring me to answer the third question. The Scripps Research Institute, or as we refer to it as TSRI.